cutting him off as I got out of the car. Why don't you try loosening the hold on that stick in your ass just a little bit, Graves? All that stress can't be good for your health. Or mine, I added as an afterthought, wondering if the blood right would also pass along minor things like heartburn and indigestion. How are you not taking this more seriously? He asked, coming around his side of the car to join me. Not Morticia followed along beside us. He's right, you know. Fuck off, I growled, trying hard to ignore the dozen or so new ghosts that were also trailing along in our wake like we were leading some kind of macabre parade. Hey, Graves said, hearing my curse and thinking it was aimed at him. I sighed as we reached the door to the coffee shop. I am taking this seriously, Graves. It's not like I'm over here throwing a party and burying my head in the sand. His fire-bright blue eyes scanned my face, lingering on my lips just long enough that I felt an answering pull in my stomach. All right. With him satisfied for the moment, we walked into the shop and up to the counter. Hey, Clay, Darla in? The barista's face was as expressionless as always, his hair freshly buzzed and practically invisible against the shine of his scalp. It's Thursday. Darla doesn't work on Thursdays. Oh. Shit. Graves and I exchanged a glance. It hadn't crossed my mind that she did something as mundane as taking a day off. Well, when will she be? I was stopped short by the appearance of a head through the black beaded curtain. Sorry, I'm running a little late. Come on back. The slight widening of Clay's eyes was the only sign that he was startled by Darla's appearance. Apparently, none of us really knew the woman that ran the occult shop in the back, although I couldn't help but feel a little vindicated as we passed Clay. So, she began when we reached her counter. You needed to see me? I crossed my arms and cocked my hip, debating for less than a heartbeat how I wanted to play this. Why didn't you tell me? I asked, deciding to go on the offensive. Tell you what? That I was going to die. Again. Darla lifted a brow, her brown eyes shifting between Graves and me. Did you know? Oh, cut the shit. We all know you know way more than you're saying. She smiled, her entire face warm and almost proud as she assessed me. Fate is a tricky thing. Events must play out as planned to ensure a certain outcome. To interfere. She broke off and shrugged. It jeopardizes everything. So you're saying I had to die? She nodded. Why? Graves interjected. For things to come to pass. Are you talking about the council, the blood right, James? I was shooting off questions like they were accusations. Darla was completely unfazed. In a sense? She shrugged. What does that mean? I asked in a hard voice. It means exactly what I said. The future is like smoke. I can see the makings of what will happen, but it changes when the wind blows. Every decision you make adjusts the future. There are more possibilities than there are blades of grass. I blinked, thinking about that as I leaned an arm against the counter. But can't you just say what happened so I can do the right thing? Darla shook her head, exasperated with me. It doesn't work that way. If I tell you what to do, that also changes the outcome. I pressed my lips together. It was an awfully convenient excuse, even if it did make sense. Did you know James was the one that killed my brother? I asked. Her answer would determine how much we could really trust her. No, she said, reaching down to grab a rag from below the counter and started wiping the faded surface down. I didn't see that until your deaths. Even with the gift of sight, I can't see everything. I relaxed a little. While secretive and more than a little weird, at least she wasn't just letting him run around killing people and doing nothing. Salem isn't a reaper, Graves said, redirecting the conversation once more. No, she isn't, Darla agreed. But if you knew that, why didn't you say anything? I asked, turning to put both hands on the counter. You never asked, Darla pointed out. But even if you had, you weren't ready to know. Had you known, the council would also know now. Tamsin's mom, I said, understanding Dawn.